Hey, welcome back to Soulful Sips and Real Talk with Dakiya. Today, we're going to pour ourselves a full cup of truth and tenderness as we talk about the shift towards the soft life. Now, maybe you've been hearing that term over your social media apps that you follow, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, whatever you follow or whatever you're on. You might have heard that term, and you might even have your own idea of what exactly the soft life is or what it means. But today, I want to go a little deeper because for Black women especially, the soft life is more than just survive. It is an act of self-love. So we're going to explore what the soft life really is, why it matters, and why it's right for us right now, and how it challenges the strong Black woman narrative and what it looks like to actually live this out every day. So, welcome back. I'm your host, Dakiya, and let's just get into it. Let's jump in. The soft life isn't about quitting your job or living in this luxury. It's not about saying no to ambitions or yes to laziness. It's about saying yes to you. So you might be asking yourself, okay, what is the soft life really? What does it really mean? And when I think about the soft life, it's choosing ease over constant struggle. It is prioritizing your well-being, your mental, your emotional, spiritually. It's all of those wrapped up into one. And you're not constantly obsessing over society and what they have you wrapped up in and what you should be doing. I feel like it's about setting boundaries, rest and joy and peace, and then being non-negotiable when it comes to those things. And here's the thing. It's not an escape from life's responsibility. That's not what the soft life is. It's building a life that doesn't drain you dry. I mean, honestly, right now, I would have to say life is really, it's lifing. Life, I can honestly say that everybody truly is just exhausted and drained and just tired. And so when I think of the soft life, I look at it as realizing that your worth isn't tied to how exhausted you are or how much you sacrifice for everyone else. As a Black woman, challenging that strong Black woman's narrative, the one that says we can handle anything, no matter what, no matter how heavy, no matter how painful. And truth be told, we have handled it for generations and generations. We've carried burdens that would have crushed so many other people. But here's the question. At what cost? The soft life says we are allowed to put the bags down. What's that song? Oh, Bag Lady. And the lyrics to that. Bag lady, you gonna hurt your back. Dragging all them bags like that. I guess nobody ever told you all you must hold on to is you, is you, is you. Think about it. Girl, put them put them bags down. Stop trying to carry the load. Stop trying to have it all on your shoulders. Start thinking about what you need and prioritizing yourself. We are allowed to be tender. We are allowed to be cared for. We are allowed to rest. Y'all, come on now. I think we forget that it's just like go, 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 do, 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 do. And then we'd be like, oh, dang, I forgot to rest. Maybe I should stop and do this for myself. There was one day I was sitting at work, and I'm talking about 2:30ish in the afternoon. I was like, dang, I forgot to drink water today. Water, y'all. I forgot to drink water today. Like I hadn't sipped no water, no nothing. I was just going, 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 tending to everything else for everybody else. That a girl didn't even have a sip of water because that is what we are prone to do. That's what we do all the time. Just go and go and go and do and do and do for everyone else, that we forget to rest. We forget to prioritize ourselves. We forget to stop and take a break and say, I need to think about myself, whether that be just downing some water out of a cup or eating or taking a quick nap or just sitting there in silence. It's the soft life. It's just stopping and prioritizing the needs that you need to do for yourself. Strength isn't about how much you can endure. Sometimes the strongest things you can do is admit, I'm tired. I'm choosing peace. I'm choosing rest. So when I think about the benefits of the soft life, when I think about living without the hustle and realizing that peace is the new normal, I want to remember that we have to embrace this shift. And when we embrace this shift, so much changes. Our mental health improves. The stress that's been living on our shoulders, on our chest, or on our back, it starts to loosen its grip. Like the bag lady, you got to drop some of them bags. You can't be trying to carry everything because you're going to feel it in your shoulders. You're going to feel it on your back. You're going to feel it in your chest. It's all heavy. It sits on us so heavily. And then when we realize, like, I don't need to carry this load. I don't need to struggle the way I'm struggling, because I can live a soft life and still prioritize all the needs that I'm looking to do for myself, but do it with some rest in there, with some grace in there, giving myself peace, being tender to myself, allowing myself to go according to the plan that is set before me. We begin to define success in our own terms, not by someone else's checklist. And our relationships, they start to deepen, because when you're showing up from a place of fullness, the connections that you are building are so much richer, and they're so much softer, and they're so much more meaningful, and they're reciprocated, and you feel like it's not a chore, because you're living this soft life. You're living this life where Peace is the new normal. And so if you don't bring that to the table, I'm gonna remove you. I'm gonna push you to the side. No disrespect, but in this age, in this era of life right now, I don't need the extra added stress and baggage. And here's the most beautiful thing. The soft life gives us permission to see rest not as a reward, but as a birthright. Let's talk about like the misconceptions of the soft life. When you think of sometimes the soft life, some people might think of it as materialistic things. Oh, you're living this soft life, you're living this glamorous life, all the fluff. But the truth is, it's more about changing within ourselves. And that starts with like your inner peace. It's about a morning where your heart isn't racing before you even get out of bed. It's about a Sunday afternoon where maybe you are taking a nap without guilt. It's about choosing joy over exhaustion. It's peace. It's about taking the time for yourself. And so when I think of it and how to put that into practice as a Black woman, I look at it as, what does that look like in real life? As a Black woman in her 40s. For me, it might look like journaling. Before you check your phone and check Instagram and see everybody else living this so-called soft life that they're living or whatever, put your phone down. For me, lately, I've really been getting into reading my Bible and then journaling afterwards, and just connecting more with God and connecting on a different level in that aspect. It might look like meditation for some and prayer for others, depending on what your faith is and your beliefs are. For me, again, I've been journaling and praying and trying to connect more with God and just trying to listen to what He's been laying on my heart and telling me. It's quiet moments like that. It might be telling someone no without over explaining yourself. I can't make it out tonight, but catch me on the next one. Thanks for the invite. That's all the explanation they need. That's it. We don't got to go into deeper explanation. It might look like letting yourself dance in the kitchen to your favorite song while dinner is on the stove. I'm talking about trying to learn them new TikTok dances that the kids doing while you laughing at yourself because you can't do the dance. You can't drop it like you used to and your knees hurt. Child, look, I've been there. I'm still there. That's what it's that's the soft life practice for me. That's the living without the hustle and allowing peace to be my new normal. That's what it is for me. It's personal, it's intentional, it's powerful, and it's needed. That's the part that I think a lot of times we tend to forget. It's needed. We always say, "Oh, I need to do this for somebody else." What do you need to do for yourself that you keep putting on the back burner or you just don't do? And this is it. So, as I close out this episode of talking to you about the soft life and things that I feel like are very important, coming from my perspective, like I said, as a Black woman who is going through these different periods in her early 40s and really learning to embrace life more and more each day and realizing that there is no negotiations when it comes to my peace. anymore. And my mental health and my health overall and my well-being, they are non-negotiable. I mean, ain't no cards to lay on the table. We not finna discuss nothing because there's no discussion needed to be had. And so I want to leave you with this question. How would your days feel if joy and rest were your starting point, not your reward? Hear it, take it in, and answer it. How would your days feel if joy and rest were your starting point, not your reward? Because my beautiful souls, they can be just that. Your starting point. You don't have to reward yourself joy and rest. You've already earned that. That's yours. It's not a reward, that is yours. We don't have to live in the hustle forever. We don't have to prove our worth through exhaustion. Peace can be the new normal, y'all. Girl, it can be the new normal. Make that the new normal and claim it. Okay? Right here, right now. Claim that. I'm claiming it all day, every day. It's claimed. What else I got to claim? I'm claiming it. I'm claiming it all. So, thank you for sharing this space with me again. I hope today's episode inspires you to give yourself permission to embrace this soft life, not the hustle, not the struggle, not the Black woman's got to be strong all the time. The soft life, to know that living without the hustle is more than okay. And that's welcoming peace into your days and making it your new normal. I want to remind you of this. You are worthy of ease, of joy, and of softness. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to subscribe to the podcast so you can keep sipping on more soulful conversations like this one. You can always follow me on Instagram and Facebook at soulfulsipswithdakiya. And if you'd like to share your thoughts, suggest a topic, or continue on a conversation that we have talked about, feel free to email me at soulfulsipswithdakiya@gmail.com. I want to hear from you. I'm here. So until next time, remember to make every sip count and let love be the flavor that fills your cup.